this meeting of the Boonton, Pennsylvania City Council to order. Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. First item on the agenda, an update to the construction of the baseball field on Juniper Street. With us is Steve Gorham, general contractor.
As promised, we will not be needing an extension on construction. We'll finish by November 1, within the period furnished by our previous extension. What lies ahead is electrical, plumbing, not including exterior bathrooms, which we're
There's
continuing
always
on.
going to be some we will divide it into 4 subsections.
We now move to the next part of the meeting, which is open public comments. Council will hear comments, but is not expected to respond. Please remember to limit your comments to 1.5 minutes.
I think that we ought to change our town slogan. A great place to call home is confusing because when somebody hears it, it can mean that it's a great place to call your home on the telephone. I suggest a clearer motto, like a great place to refer to as home, though it doesn't have to be that. We need a crosswalk on Trent Avenue between Frost and Allegheny. It's a very long distance to walk when you're in the middle and you need to cross. And you either need to get to Frost or Allegheny. It encourages jaywalking, and jaywalking is an expensive ticket. I know because I've gotten 3, not to mention a great way to get you killed. Thank you.
Major glacier collapse in a week.
All right, Dad, I'm ready for you.
What do you expect to see happening in other parts of the world? University of Minnesota.
Okay. Here. Your gas bill, your phone bill, and your Medicare supplement, in case you're interested.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard from Tim?
No. It costs a lot to make a long-distance call, so I understand.
Okay, well, I have to use the girls' room before I go. Dad, I found this in the bathroom cabinet.
Oh.
Any idea why you put it there?
I must have just gotten confused. Maybe the kitchen cabinets were full.
There's plenty of space in them.
I must have been distracted.
Are you feeling okay, Dad?
Yeah.
You think that maybe you should go get a checkup to see how you're doing?
I don't need a checkup.
Well, can't hurt though, right?
I don't need it.
Well, I'm late for work, but you let me know if there's anything else you need.
All right.
What's that mean?
for his murder. Now, we swabbed the area around his neck to check for DNA. Would you care to give us a sample for comparison?
Oh, my. Oh, my.
911 operator, what is your emergency?
There's a spaceship that's crashed in my backyard, and it has crashed my azaleas.
A spaceship.
Yes.
Sir, placing prank calls to 911 emergency services is a felony.
It's not a prank. A spaceship has crashed in my backyard and has crushed my azaleas.
Sir, please try lying down and go back to sleep.
I'm wide awake. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Denise is unavailable. The voicemail is full.
I have been talking to you about pickleball for the past 4 years, and you haven't done nothing about it. Pickleball is a fantastic sport for those of us whose knees aren't agile enough to get us across the tennis court. Who's filibustering pickleball? Is that you, Wu?
The new cold storage facility near the highway is going to give our businesses a marvelous way to store their perishable goods. But it also gives us another thing, a giant wall. I wonder if this council would consider commissioning a muralist to add a little magic to what will already be a valuable building.
I think we ought to change our town slogan. A great place to call home is confusing because when somebody hears it, it can mean that it's a great place to call your home on the telephone. I suggest a clearer motto, like a great place to refer to as home, though it doesn't have to be that. We need a crosswalk on Trent Avenue between Frost and Allegheny. Yeah? Hi, Denise. I called you a few nights ago because the spaceship had crashed in my backyard. Well, now, a spaceman has come out of the ship and he's lying on my patio. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Anyway, call me.
How are you, Milton?
Well, I'll tell you. I've got a real situation.
I call this meeting of the Boonton City Council to order.
Esteemed council members, I am delighted to speak to you tonight about elderly youth connections. I hope eventually to collaborate with this board on this project, but in the meantime, I am launching a pilot project. I will be placing these posters around town in order to connect with a young person who would like to learn from me and I from them. I will keep you updated on this exciting project. Thank you.
We should change the town motto to something clearer, because a great place to call home can mean you're calling home. I feel there needs to be a crosswalk on Trent Avenue between Frost and Allegheny. I feel it is too far between Frost and Allegheny, and it encourages people to jaywalk, and they can die. Also, the UFO has crashed in my backyard and has taken out my azaleas and has destroyed my bird bath.
Did you just say UFO?
Yes, it has crashed in my backyard and taken out my azaleas and destroyed my bird bath.
You should not talk like that. When you talk like that, it makes them all take us less seriously.
But it's true, a spaceship crashed in my backyard and crushed my azaleas.
I'm dead serious. You should not talk like that. It is not good.
What should I do, not tell anybody?
Good night, Joyce. See you next week. Milton, you want to ride?
I can walk.
I can give you a lift. No problem at all. Is everything okay, Milt?
Yeah,
You feeling well?
except for this situation with the spaceship.
If there's anything I can do, you let me know.
I suppose.
You take care, Milt.
Oh, my. It's warmer inside. Do you want to come inside? Do you want to come inside? Because it's warmer in here. I'm not sure what to do. This hasn't happened to me before. Shoot! How's the kettle? Sorry. I saw you finish the water, so maybe you want more. Looks like I was right. I brought you a bunch of different things, because I wasn't sure what you'd eat. You like the apples? That was the last one.
Hey, Clarence.
I'm Milt.
Okay. It's a lot of apples.
For the alien that's back in my house.
You mean an illegal alien? Or?
No, like an alien from outer space. A ship crashed in my backyard a couple nights ago, and an alien came crawling out of it. So far, the only thing he eats is apples.
The 1132.
The government is searching for pieces of a weather satellite they say disintegrated over western Pennsylvania. They ask that anyone who comes across parts of the fallen device not touch it.
During the time you were incarcerated, you were also receiving disability. Yes.
Here in McCandless.
I'm sorry. I'm just used to living alone. You're walking. That's a good sign. Maybe I show you around. This is the bathroom. You got hot water, cold. If the hot doesn't come out right away, just give it a minute. Here's where you do your business. There's things to read if it takes a while. This is the guest bedroom. If you need to stay the night, this is where you'll sleep. It was a gift. The backyard, you already know. That's where you crashed into my azaleas. We'll have a word about that later. The kitchen. Here's where I leave myself reminders. And this is the living room. I mainly use it to watch TV. Use this one to control everything. The only thing you use this one for is to change the volume. If you change anything else, then I have to call Denise over and she gets irritated with me. This channel shows the news that's happening. This channel's the same, but the people are a little angrier. This channel shows CSI 3 times a day. I like CSI because it always surprises me. You think it's going this way, but suddenly it's going this way instead. This is my family. She unfortunately has passed away. She lives in town, he lives in California. Moved there about 10 years ago for a job. I don't hear from him much. That's okay. Young people are busy. I was busy at his age. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I forgot to tell you about the dance show.
Hey, Denise.
Hi, Dave.
How's the clinic going?
Well, so far, I've had 2 neuters and 3 spays, and the day's only half over, so.
Your dad was in here earlier. He said some stuff which struck me as a little strange.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't mean to make a mountain out of it, but he said he was buying apples for an alien that was staying with him.
Like an illegal alien?
No, like an alien from outer space.
Do you think that he was joking?
He didn't seem to be joking.
This is what really prompted me to come up with the maximal system that I think is a really effective and really time-saving way.
Oh, hi, Denise.
Listen, Dad, I don't want to argue. You're 78 years old, and you haven't seen a doctor in 3 years. Please let me schedule you a checkup, and I'll take you, and they'll check you out, and that'll be that.
But I'm fine, Denise. I don't need a doctor.
Well, if you're fine, then they'll tell you that you're fine, and that'll be that. And I'm not taking no for an answer.
Well, I'd rather say no, but in that case, I guess.
Thank you.
Did you get my message?
No. Did it say that my mailbox was full? Remember, if my mailbox is full, I'm not going to get the message. All right, you should get that. And I'm late. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Oh, okay. Hello?
Hi, Milt. It's Sandy.
Oh,
I found your number in the phone book. I hope you don't mind I'm calling.
no?
Milton, do you happen to have a printer?
A printer? Let me see. Denise set me out with a lot of things. When she stopped using them, yeah, I have a printer.
Oh, mine stopped working long ago. Computer stopped recognizing it. Anyhow, do you think I could use yours? It's for the poster, for the program.
Don't they have one in the library?
I don't think they still have one. If it's a problem.
It isn't a problem, I guess.
Hey, Milt.
Hi, Sandy.
I really wish these machines would warn you before they screw themselves up like that. I'll probably print about 22. On my way through town, I thought of another couple of places. Oh, good Christ, what the fuck is that?
You remember the spaceship that crashed in my yard? This is the little man who came out of it. This is Sandy. She's an acquaintance of mine.
Milton, what is this?
This is an alien from space, I suppose.
How long has he been here?
Oh, for a few days. Though the first couple of days he was inside the spaceship.
And he's just sitting on your couch.
Yeah? He's very friendly. He watches whatever I watch. He's undemanding.
Oh, my Lord, I think I need to sit down. Oh, my God, Milton. This is a very big thing.
I suppose it is.
This is a being from another galaxy. This has never happened before.
I guess that's true.
And there's a ship. Oh, dear God.
Yep. I think it'll be a couple of seasons before they grow back. When he arrived,
He wasn't doing nearly so well. He was really banged up from the crash landing. But he'd been eating apples ever since, and I guess they've helped him.
Apples?
Yeah,
And you want to keep him here?
as long as he wants to.
I don't know about that. He may be a threat. We don't know.
I really doubt it.
Listen, Milton, if you want to keep him here, you got to stop telling people about him. No more just letting people come over like you did with me. I've seen what people do to these kinds of guys.
This has happened to you before?
No. From the movies, and the movies are based on something. It's got to be a secret. No more telling anyone. You know, and I know, and I'm not telling anybody.
Sandy.
I'm sure it's safe.
As far as I can tell. He's really far from home. Seems like he would be the scared one.
I'll see you soon, Milt. And remember, don't tell anybody.
I won't.
His eyes were shaped like you see in the movies.
It hovered in the sky right above the house.
It's round, like a cylinder. Had lights all the way around it and had a dome on top with a bright light shining out.
The government now says it was a security satellite and not a weather satellite that crashed somewhere in western Pennsylvania. They
That
asked
was
anyone who sees the
Sandy.
satellite to refrain from
I think you'll
touching
like her.
it and call the number below.
But she did. She did tell Ezekiel everything she knew about the antitoxin. She wanted to help.
You're sure she wanted to help? Or had she simply exhausted her options, Robert?
That's right, John. She exhausted her options. Nothing she could do was going to improve the situation. So why help now? Because she honestly wanted to do good.
Robert, I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it for a second. I know she's your daughter.
You're damn right she's my daughter.
But it can't happen.
Good morning. Repairs have begun. That's good. I hope you can fix it. Must not be easy to be stuck on a different planet. Thank you for the picture. It's very beautiful. I'm gonna put some coffee on.
We're looking for differences. Could you circle the one that's different, please? I'm going to show you 4 objects. Do me a favor, Milton, and remember these objects. Now I'm going to show you a new paper with 3 of the objects. You tell me which one is missing. Jump rope. The word is jump rope. You have that?
Yeah?
I'm going to tell you a short story. A young girl went to the store to buy grapes. When she got there, she didn't have enough money. So she bought milk instead. At home, her mother asked what happened. Milton, what was the word I asked you to remember?
It must be strange for you, having me here and Milton gone. He'll be back shortly. He just had an appointment he had to go to. Do you understand me? With those eyes, it seems like you do. Well, since you can't talk, I guess I will. I have a daughter. We get along pretty well, but I don't get to see her much. She lives out on the West Coast. I have pictures. Monica, that's her partner, Lisa. That's my grandson, Philip. She and she are together. You know, together. I don't know if you have that on your planet, where 2 people of the same sex end up loving each other, but it's been happening here a lot over the last few years. I let her know from the start that it didn't make a hair's difference to me. And, wouldn't you know, they spend all their time sucking up to her mother instead of coming out here to see me. I haven't seen them in person in 3 years. I swear to God, I don't normally talk this much.
Milton, do you find yourself having trouble recollecting information about yourself that you've known all your life? Your birthday, your middle name. Do you leave objects in places where they normally don't go and not realize until later?
No,
Dad,
I don't.
he left a can of green beans in the bathroom cabinet.
That was just once. I was probably just confused.
I found a newspaper in the freezer.
That also was just once.
But Dad, that's not the point. The point is that together they're kind of happening often. He told the cashier at Corrado's that there was an alien living in his house.
Milton, do you remember saying that?
Yeah,
Do you remember why you said that?
it was a joke.
I don't think it was a joke when you said it. I think that you meant it. I think that he thought that there was an alien living in his house.
Milton, this is a sensitive subject to bring up. But at your age, and with these deficits in your thinking, it may be time to consider options for assisted living, such as an in-home caregiver or moving to an assisted living facility.
Nope.
Dad, just try to listen to what she has to say.
No, I'm sorry. I need to go. I gotta... Anderson Cooper's on.
Dad, wait.
You set me up. God damn it. You set me up.
I did it because I'm worried about you.
You brought me here, had her spring that test on me without even giving me a chance to study.
I'm trying to help.
I don't need your help.
Hey, Bill, I'm just reading him a book I found in Monica's baby things. Milton? Is everything okay?
I'm fine.
Are you sure you're fine? All right. I'll talk to you later. He's had lunch.
Denise thinks I'm losing it. She wants to put me in a home. I think I called her too many times to fix the TV system. I don't talk to my son. He doesn't like me very much. I understand it. I wasn't good at being a dad, so I stopped. No sense keeping going at something you're not good at.
Hi, this is Tim. I am unavailable at the moment. Please leave a message.
Hey, Tim. It's Dad. Hope things are good there. Fall's starting to show up here. Denise's clinic has moved. Next to that new car wash out on Lincoln. Was that here when you were here? I don't know. We'll see how she deals with the noise. Maybe the dogs will get riled up. I know I wasn't there for you in ways I should have been. You deserve better. But enough's enough, don't you think? Looks like I got your machine.
All right. Arms in the air. May I? You can put your arms down now. It's from back in the day when she could not shut up about it.
I thought she was a lesbian.
She is. It's some sort of joke.
Oh.
Well, at least he's not naked anymore.
I'm not sure myself that he was.
Oh. I also thought it might be nice if we gave him a name.
Do you think that's necessary? He's just here. I don't see the need to call him anything.
Well, for instance, when we talk about him,
What do you suggest?
well, I had an idea, and it just feels right. You think we can call him Jules?
good as anything else. But I'm not going to call him anything. If he's just here, then I don't need to call him anything.
The government continues to ask the public for help in its search for parts of a satellite they say fell out of the sky near the Pennsylvania-Ohio border recently. They are offering a reward of $10,000 to anyone with information about the crashed apparatus.
Who is it?
It's Joyce.
What do we do?
Take Jules upstairs.
Joyce, how are you? Milt and I were just having a little dinner. Would you like to join?
I seen the alien. Oh my goodness, it's a goddamn extraterrestrial. I had a feeling you weren't lying. I knew you were slipping, but not that fast.
Why were you spying on us?
Thought it was odd, the two of you hanging out together.
You shouldn't have spied on us.
His eyes are so understanding. May I touch him? What? Hey.
She shouldn't know. This is a secret. She shouldn't know.
Guys, calm down. Just everybody calm down. You're scaring Jules. Jules? He's no Jules. He's more of a Gary or a Naomi. His name is Jules. And listen, Milton, she's in on it now, okay? So we gotta trust her. There's nothing else we can do.
You could kill her.
Kill me? You can't kill me. I'll kill you. That's what I'll do. Guys, stop it. How do you know he's not dangerous? We just know. Okay, I'm not gonna tell anyone. No more keeping secrets from me. I'm in on this, like Sandy says.
We should have killed her.
Hush. What's that?
It's just pictures. He hands them to me all the time.
Maybe he's trying to tell you something.
He's not trying to tell me something. This isn't going to be fun with her.
Joyce, Jules has come to mean quite a bit to us, and he's got to be a secret. You've seen the movies, too. You know what happens to these guys when they fall to earth.
I've tried getting him back into the house, but he spends all day looking at that spaceship in the backyard. First thing in the morning, he's out there looking at that spaceship. Yes?
We're from the Department of National Security. Do you mind if we have a look at the premises?
Hey, Joyce.
Gary here.
You mean the alien? Yeah, where else would he be?
Come to spend some time with him.
Hey, Gary. Joyce, I met you the other day.
I brought you a new shirt. The one you're wearing is hardly appropriate. Hello?
Hi, I saw your poster at the library about the senior mentoring program.
Yes?
Well, I'm not super young, but I wouldn't mind a chat like that.
Oh, fantastic. And
To whom am I speaking? Booton's fine. But it's not like the big city. You might not know it looking at me the way I am now, but I was an item. Boy, in the big city, you can find all the pleasure and danger you're looking for. You just have to exercise self-control. Otherwise, the city will eat you alive. I was lucky. I had my problems, my moments, but at least I got out in one piece. No more Pittsburgh for me. Danny?
Yeah.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Would you like some tea?
Sure.
Great. So how old are you, Danny?
27.
I'm 72.
Oh.
Some people, they get real sensitive about their age, do everything they can to look younger, but that's one thing I wanted to tell you, Danny. Aging is natural. Physical beauty is here for a moment, and then it is gone. I really blossomed in the big city. Came into my own.
Joyce, I think he wants to fix his spaceship.
I had my share of lovers. Never really settled down with one. For a while, I sang. Can you believe it? I was a singer. You bet I can sing. And I've still got it, too. Does this thing have Bluetooth?
Do you mind if I use a bathroom?
Of course, top of the stairs and on your left.
Up there? Okay.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? For I must be traveling on now. What are you doing?
Taking some of your jewelry.
You don't have to do that. Why don't you come back downstairs and we'll talk some more about life.
I think I'd rather just take some of your jewelry.
I'm gonna call the police. But if I stay here with you, boy, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now. And this bird you cannot change. Whoa. And this bird you cannot change. Lord help me, I can't change.
You're saying his head just exploded?
That's right.
Out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere.
Heads don't tend to just explode like that.
Are you suggesting I made a man's head explode off his shoulders? And how exactly would I do that?
You tell us. How would something that extraordinary happen in your house?
It's Sandy.
Where is he?
In the back, we're carrying the ship.
I knew he had powers. These guys usually have powers.
Does this mean he's dangerous?
Well, only when someone's being dangerous towards us.
Right. Only when someone's being dangerous towards us.
That's true.
I mean, he saved me. Can you imagine what would have happened if he didn't get involved? I wouldn't be here.
Well, is it possible he could do it to someone who wasn't bad?
Well, he hasn't done it yet. I don't see why we should prejudice him with our fearful thoughts.
All right, just asking.
As far as I'm concerned, Jules is on our side, and we ought to be on his.
I agree.
I agree, too.
There was no weapon found at the scene, no explosive material?
Nothing.
Heads do not just blow off people's bodies.
No, they do not.
Forensics has no explanation?
Not a one.
Maybe Sandy's protecting someone. She has a big heart. Let's put a tail on her, see if she gets up to anything unusual.
Yes, sir.
Dad. Dad. Oh, Dad, come on, just a minute. Since when have you been hanging out with Sandy? Okay, wait. I am sorry for surprising you the other day. I'm worried. Okay, what you have said has not been normal, and I know that you value your independence, but there comes a time.
Denise, I swear to you, I'm okay.
How can you say that when you're buying apples for an alien?
The apples aren't for an alien, they're for me.
20 of them?
Can't talk right now. Good to see you. Try not to worry.
Well, that's impossible. Dad!
So I said to the doctor, I think this medicine is giving me sexual feelings.
What did he say?
He went and researched it, and he said, you're darn right. It's one of the side effects. It's a rare one, but it's one of them. He switched me to another medication.
Do you have any of the old pills left?
Do you guys smell that?
What?
It's kind of a rotting smell.
I didn't want to say anything because I thought that's the way your house usually smelled.
Oh, my. It's a cat.
He killed a cat and brought it here?
That's a tire mark. Unless he stole a car, he didn't kill his animal. He found it.
He needs cats. I told you he was sending us a message. You guys should listen to me more often. Let me see that. That's his spaceship. I think he needs 6 more cats to get his ship working. Before he needed 7. But with that one, he needs 6 more. Oh, I'm telling you, I get this guy. I get this guy more than you do. I think she might be right.
7 cats. What makes a ship run is 7 cats.
What? The only thing he eats is apples. You gotta kind of take him on his own terms, you know?
So what are we supposed to do? Kill 6 cats?
Green Turtle Veterinary Clinic, how can I help you?
Is Dr. Robinson there? This is her father.
Just one moment.
Hey, Dad. What's up?
Oh, not much. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What happens to the cats that die in your office?
What?
What happens to the cats that die in your office?
Why are you asking me that?
Oh, just trying to make conversation.
Dad, what is going on?
Nothing.
Then why are you asking me that?
Do they incinerate them, or do they just throw them in a dumpster out back?
Well, I'm not saying another word until you tell me why you're asking.
Do you even know why you're asking? And you wonder why I'm
You know what? Forget it.
Forget
it? How am I supposed to forget it?
I was just curious. That was it.
You don't even have a cat.
I gotta go. Love you. She didn't give me a straight answer.
Slow down.
Raccoon. Possum.
Car is going extremely slow out on 22. Makes following them undetected almost impossible.
Any idea what they're doing?
Seems like they're looking for something.
Sandy. How'd it start?
What?
With Earl. How'd it start?
He was generally forgetful at first. Not as quick as he used to be. He started leaving things in weird places. I found the silverware in the bedroom. One time he pooped in the bidet. He was very embarrassed about that. Why? Did the doctor say something that worried you? Do you forget things sometimes? Milton?
I don't mean to.
I don't want to worry you, Milton. It was years before it got bad. Don't go down that rabbit hole. You gotta enjoy life, not worry it away.
Stop.
All right, I won't say another thing.
No, I mean, stop.
the fuck?
How many did you get? We got 2. Well, 1 3/4.
Not easy. What's out there's mostly possums.
We need 4 more. Well, 3 and a... 4 and... Oh, heck. I was never good at fractions.
I'll find them.
How will you find them?
I don't care if I have to scour the streets of this town. I'll find them.
How are you?
Good. What's up?
It's about Dad. He's not doing well. He's acting strange lately.
Oh, he's been acting strange for years.
He told the checkout guy at Corrado's that he was buying apples for an alien living in his house.
Well, was it an illegal alien?
No, it was an alien from outer space. He was very clear on that.
I got 3. Well, 3 1/3, really. And that more than makes up for the missing quarter. I've always been very decent with fractions.
We still need 1 more.
They look like agents. Like government agents? Like the ones in the movies. I'll take Jules upstairs. Where is he?
Turn to operations.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. We've got to act quickly, because any moment we waste is a moment they can discover him.
We can both go out driving.
That'll take too long. And besides, I've looked everywhere.
Well, short of killing a cat, I don't know how we're gonna do it.
Well, what about yours?
Henry? The hell you talking about?
You said he doesn't hear, he doesn't see, he can't walk. He's pretty much dead.
Well, he's not dead. He's like my child. You can go fuck yourself.
I'm sorry about what Milton said. He spoke out of turn. Henry's been there every time I've come home. No one else has. Of course, pets may just be pets, but they're part of the family. I watched him get worse, and I just didn't do anything about it. I was too afraid of what it would be like without him. He's all I have. Do you know, it's been a year since he was able to walk up to me on his own. Milton's right. He's not all I have. He's all I had.
All right, go ahead. Let's do this. Explode his head.
Wait. Better to cut down on the mess.
Goodbye, sweet pea.
Go back to 870 Elmore. Go back.
Yes.
Congratulations, Jules. I'm so happy for you.
I brought you something. It's a snow globe of the city. It's a typical gift that you get when you're in someplace new. It's kind of means a lot to me. It reminds me of my time in the city. I want you to have it.
I brought you something too. I don't know if it gets cold where you're from, but maybe you can get some use out of it. Not now. Later.
I didn't know we were giving gifts. So you don't forget what I look like.
What was that?
Did he just do something?
I think he's inviting us. I'll go. I'd like to go with you.
Milton, you can't. You've got Denise.
I'm ready to go. Jules has been nice company to me here, and I prefer not to have Denise see me get worse and worse every year.
Hello?
Dad, I'm not calling about the alien. I'm not calling about any of that. It's time for your haircut. So I could come by Saturday and we could have lunch and I could take care of it.
We've been fighting and I just want to hang out.
Will you be around Saturday?
Don't you work Saturdays?
I'll get Heather to cover for me. Will you be around? Dad, I've seen you shut down before. I don't want that to happen to us.
I'll have to check my schedule.
Is everything okay?
Yes, it is.
All right. I'll wait to hear.
I love you, Dad.
You too. Bye.
National Security, open the door!
They're coming for Jules. They're coming. Get him in the ship.
Whoa. Whoa. That was amazing.
Are we on his planet already? That didn't feel like very long.
Felt like just a few seconds.
I've got 4 bars and a text message. I think we're still on Earth. I think he just stopped to drop us off.
I think we're still on Earth. Well, Jules, I guess it's time for your intergalactic journey. If they didn't need me to keep this town on the rails, I'd come with you. And Milton?
I'm so thankful for your invitation to join you. And I know I would have enjoyed very much journeying with you through the heavens and seeing your home. But I've lived on this planet all my life. It's my home. Doesn't stop being that just because I'm getting ready to leave it. What's coming probably won't be fun. But I ought to do it here. I'll be okay.
Do you think he remembers us? Who? Gary. Of course he remembers us. Don't you think he's been to other planets? Don't you think he's met other life forms?
He remembers us. I am sure of it.
Do you think Gary remembers us, Milton?
Gary, you scary.
Jules.